name is Madhur Dhingra. I was born in New Delhi, and I come from a family that has been practically fractured by the bloody and brutal India-Pakistan partition. This is the first part of a 10-part series that I'm doing and showing it to you. It's called Shunyata, the Ultimate Void. I have myself faced a complete void in myself, a complete emptiness, which has driven me into photography. You'll find this void, this emptiness reflecting in my images. Shunyata is a complete void. It cannot be explained. Just nothingness compared to everything. Total consciousness and total nothingness. This is the conflict between Purna Brahma and Shunyata. It came in stark conflict with the concept of Brahma, which is a Vedantic concept. It is an all-pervading, omnipresent God. Whereas Buddhism came up with a very different concept of Shunyata, which is a complete void. This series has been shot in Ladakh and Zanskar area of Indian Himalayas, also known as Little Tibet. And they are a part of a personal quest where I search answers to meaning to life. I had some unanswered questions since my childhood. I'm searching answers for those questions. Why am I here? What is the meaning of life? And it is in these places I meet philosophers, I meet saints, I meet so many people. I even meet scientists, writers who've done so much of work on this. Talk to them, sit with them, and try to understand what is their perspective of life, what is the meaning of life, and in the process I shoot. That is my tool. Somebody writes, somebody is a saint, somebody is doing. I'm a photographer, I shoot. A search for a meaning of life. God is not a person sitting somewhere in the universe directing lives of people. God is an energy field. I mean, here if you're searching for Him, you're not searching for a person. You're just trying to understand. If you're understanding what the nature of reality is, how things are working all around you in the universe, if you try to get a grasp of that, I think you've got a grasp of God. I mean, you don't need to define God. Okay, this is a God sitting somewhere there and directing lives. No. He's just all around us. It's the energy field. It's in you. It's in me. It's in the plants. It's even in the non-matter. It's just everywhere. So that is the concept I'm trying to understand from intelligent people who've been into this in this search for quite many years. And I too am a part of that search. So these are the places I go to, talk to them, sit with them, chat with them, and do my photography in the process. We need to understand this primary consciousness and know that it is in everything, every being, everything all around us, and be cooperative with it and support it rather than destroying it, what we are doing right now. There are wars, there are fire, the environment, you are just making a mess out of it. You're just not understanding consciousness. These photos are a support for my spirituality, because that is what I'm trying to express. The filtrations of light coming in from here and there, they're creating such a strong atmosphere and mood that you just fall into a trance yourself. You don't need to do anything external to do that. The moment you are inside a monastery, you are in a trance. And you start shooting in that trance. That echo of the gong, it just echoes right through that huge high raised monasteries. They have that wooden ceilings with those that huge wooden pillars and all. I mean, the whole thing echoes in such a manner that it's so spiritually charged. You don't need to do anything there externally. It's just there. You just shoot in a trance yourself. So then you got to look around for the really aesthetically good pictures, and then I process them on the computer to process my images. And there is no fixed way I process my images. I just keep, there's something, something behind my mind. I have a rough image. It's like playing with a jigsaw puzzle. I keep putting in the pieces together till the time, something in me says, okay, yes, you got it. And then I leave that particular image for 5-6 days and then relook at it again. And after relooking it, I invariably find that there is something more to be done to it. So this process goes on 2-3 times, and it probably takes about 6 to 7 days, 8 days for me to finally settle down with that image and say, okay, I've got it. That's the way how I do it. If you tell me to, it's like a painter painting. If you tell me to redo that a particular image exactly as it is, I'll never be able to do that because it is a very emotional process for me. I myself don't know what I'm doing. At that time, I'm just switching on between softwares, trying to get what is something in my mind. Once I get that, that's it. It's more an emotional process. Good photos are very simple. The moment you try to complicate things, they're gone. The picture is gone. I predominantly shoot 16 mm wide. I keep it on a wide, and that's where I shoot, whether I'm shooting landscapes or whether I'm shooting indoors. Rarely do I use a tele or narrow down my I said use the word rarely because sometimes I do. I won't say I just don't do it. Sometimes I do. But mostly I'm shooting 16 wide. I keep it at that and then I shoot. That's that is where I'm most comfortable with. Indoors, it gives me the space. Outdoors, it gives me the span.
So you're on a quest?
Yeah, mine is a quest. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And how would you define that quest?
Through emptiness. Through an inherent emptiness which is there, which I'm trying to fill, through which I'm trying to get answers. That's it. With a camera in hand. It empties out again. What? That's the truth. That is the truth.